I mean, the only reason we're friends is because I treat you like a person. Oh, okay. I thought we were friends because we had a mutual respect for each other, and while we don't have that much in common, that just makes our conversations more interesting. And I think you're funny and cool and awesome, and you do treat me like a person, but I'd actually prefer you treat me like a person who has infinite power, because that's what I fucking am. But yeah, my standards are so fucking low, I'll be best friends with anyone who treats me like a person! You fucking reductive asshole! Okay, yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't have assumed. You know how I have that annual retreat for all the members of my crime crew? I was just wondering if you wanted to come. I know you were busy the last couple times, but figured I'd ask. Uh, yeah, sure, I'll go. I don't think I have anything else going on. Where's it at? It's at this old ski resort on Uradai Mountain. I booked the whole place for an entire weekend for next to nothing. Like, their prices are stupid low. It's probably because they're in, like, the middle of nowhere. Alright. Sounds good to me. Oh shit. Gus is dead. I feel like I'm gonna get blamed for this. Oh my god, Gus! Alex, what the fuck? Okay, don't look at me like it's my fault. I didn't do this. Right. You didn't kill Gus. It was the other murderer running around an empty ski resort on a mountain so remote we don't have cell service, and it's gonna take 2 weeks for the roads to get cleared so we can actually get out of here. Yeah, it must have been. Alex, do you remember that conversation we had about being open and honest with each other? Yeah. Okay, I need you to answer me truthfully. Did you murder Gus? No, it wasn't me. Okay. Fuck. That means we got 2 killers on the loose. Am I included in the killer count? Yeah, obviously. Okay, good. Alright, everybody, we need to find some clues, we need to figure out who killed Gus, and we need to stay safe, okay? Has anyone seen anything weird or out of the ordinary? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, there was one thing that was kinda strange, but it's so minor I almost hate to bring it up. A clue is a clue, no matter what it is. Like, just tell us. Well, you know how the first thing I did after we all got here was go have a shower? Well, while I was doing that, somebody tried to stab me to death, but honestly, that's nothing. I'm definitely just being paranoid. Did you see who it was? I mean, I would've, but I didn't bother to turn around. Someone was trying to stab you to death, you didn't even bother to turn around. I mean, why would I? Like, it's such a small thing. Honestly, I feel bad for even bringing it up. Alex, that was the killer. No. Wait, seriously? What do you even want from life? I want to kill a lot of people in increasingly creative ways, and I want to do that all the time. But I also want somebody to run towards me at full speed with a smile on their face and love in their eyes, and then I want to pick them up, spin them around, pull them into a hug, and then walk off into the sunset while holding their hand. Those are two really different things. Yeah, they are. But it just makes me a more complex person, and to be completely honest, I can live without the second one. But what do you want out of life? Adventure? Money? The respect of my peers? It's really basic, I'm not gonna lie. I just missed one meal, it's not that big a deal. If you want to starve to death, you are free to do so, but you will tell me before I spend 4 hours in the kitchen. Like, I worked hard on this, you let it go cold, now you're gonna have to microwave it. You think it's gonna hold up? No! It's gonna go mushy! Alex, where's Karen? Like, you two were investigating the basement together, right? Yeah, we were. Turns out there's 6 rooms in the basement, which is a weird amount of rooms for a basement. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's the same number of rooms as the ground floor and the top floor. Who could possibly use that many rooms? Alex, please focus on the where is Karen question. Oh, yeah, she's gone? What do you mean, she's gone? I mean, she's gone. We were investigating the basement like you told us to, and we heard a noise in one of the rooms, and I said I'd go investigate, and she said, no, you stay here and make sure no one's sneaking up on us. So then she went to investigate the room, and I stayed in the hallway to keep watch, and then she was gone. Oh god, she's probably dead. Okay, well that's an extreme conclusion to come to. She's probably just with Wall Guy. Wall Guy? Yeah, Wall Guy. The dude's been running around on the secret passageways. I'm pretty sure it's the landlord. You know how invasive they can be. No offense. Alex, that was the killer. What? No. Wait, for real? Alex, I hate to ask, but where's Kyle? Okay, well, Kyle and I were working on getting that snowmobile working like you told us to do, and then we got it going, and he jumped on it, and then he said, I'll be back with help, and he drove off into the woods. Please tell me he did not go by himself. No, he went by himself, yeah. Kyle's dead too, then. Huh? Why would Kyle be dead? Like, if any of us are safe, it's him. He's on a snowmobile back to civilization. Did you hear any noises in the woods after he left? I mean, I heard a chainsaw, but it's the woods, so that's not abnormal. Alex, that was the killer. What? No. It was just a lumberjack cutting out trees at 2 in the morning. Okay, maybe it was the killer. Honestly, this ski vacation kinda sucks. Like, I haven't really seen anyone since everyone went all Lord of the Flies on me and told me to wait in the fucking car. Like, you know, I figured Morgan would visit me at least once. But I haven't seen them since they decided to split up and look for clues. God, they're so fucking smart. Like, that's such a clever thing to do. I never would have thought of that. Has anyone ever told you you're like a really good listener? Also, if you want, you can sit up front with me. Like, that's fine. You don't have to sit directly behind me if you don't want to. I need you to know that I did not do this on purpose, but I seem to have accidentally destroyed your car. No, that wasn't you, that was me. I blew up the car with thermite. You blew up the car while I was inside it? Did I piss you off or something? What? No! The killer was inside the car with you. The killer was in the car with me. Oh, that's fucking scary. Like, I didn't even know. Well, he's dead now. Yeah, he's definitely dead for real. Why would you say that? Why would you fucking say that? What? I was agreeing with you. God damn it, Alex. We could have cut to credits. We could have cut to fucking credits, and now he's definitely still alive. Okay, we're not getting anywhere with trying to escape this ski lodge killer, so Alex, I need you to handle this. Alright, what do you want me to do? I want you to run around the building, not at super speed, but at, like, the normal speed of somebody who's running for their life. Maybe, you know, you could, like, look behind you all scared, stumble from time to time, and then just keep doing that for 2 weeks. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? Because the killer is gonna see you running, and then they're gonna slowly walk after you with a knife held high, and the rest of us can just wait out the 2 weeks. This is the worst vacation ever. Alex, the killer is behind you? Yeah, I know, but it's fine. Turns out I actually know them. You know the killer? Yeah, we're actually connected on LinkedIn. Like, small world. And you didn't bring this up before, why? Well, I didn't get a good look at their face until I was doing your runaway plan, and I turned around to look back in horror like you told me to, and I was like, Craig? Is that you? And it was Craig. And Craig's good people. So it's fine. Well, unless Craig someone magically brought half my crew back to life, I don't think it's fine. No, yeah, he did. Turns out on the other side of the mountain there was an ancient burial ground that got bulldozed so they could build an insane asylum, and then a crazy doctor did horrible experiments on people in there, at least until the asylum burned down, and then they used the site as like a chemical and nuclear waste dump, and then the dump burned down and fell into a massive sinkhole that got filled with water over time, and now it's a frozen lake, and if you throw a dead body in there, they come back to life, a little bit zombified, and a little bit bloodlusted. But that's nothing modern medicine and some therapy can't fix. Oh fuck. You took the words right out of my mouth. So Rex River finally got his grubby little mitts on my DNA. Okay, hold on. My DNA? 'Cause I'm not the clone. Well, don't say it like I'm the clone. Aw, it's a shame my clone got murdered. They would have loved this. I have no idea how we're gonna figure out who the clone is. Yeah, we have the same memories, the same face, the same scars. We're identical. And then there's the ethical aspect to this. Like, is it morally right for us to find out who the real Morgan is? Like, that would shatter a person's sense of self. Yeah, maybe it's for the best that we just both live as the real Morgan. Okay, as the only person here who has a doctorate in ethics, that one's the real Morgan. You can tell because they're on the right, which makes you a weird vat baby. And you're just gonna have to live with that. Alex, what the fuck? What? That was the ethical thing to do. Well, now that I know I'm a weird vat baby clone, there's really only one thing we can do. Fight to the death? $20 on real Morgan. No, we're not gonna fight to the death, we're gonna do clone pranks. I was actually thinking of fighting to the death, but clone pranks sound so much better. Wait, you were considering fighting to the death? Oh my god, are you an evil clone? You know, I do kinda wanna kill people? So I might be an evil clone. But clone pranks sounds way more fun than killing people, so let's do that instead. Okay, I'm back. It took me a while to drag my clone out of hell. Turns out there's a clone hell specifically for clones. But I'm back. I got my clone. Where's your clone? They died? Yeah, they died. How the fuck did they die? I've only been gone most of the afternoon. Well, we were out doing clone pranks, and it was really fun. And then we decided to make a death trap together, but because they were an evil clone, they don't build death traps like I do, they build booby traps. And when I noticed, I was like, hold up, this could kill someone. They said, yeah, you, I'm gonna kill you and live your life. And then they tried to push me into the trap, but then they slipped on a banana peel and they fell in instead, and then they died. So you're telling me I went to clone hell for no fucking reason? Yeah, fuck you too. Also, I was promised pizza, beer, and matches, and I have yet to see any of those things. How do you do that? Do what? Make your abs disappear. Like, sometimes you got them, sometimes you don't, but I always have mine, no matter what I do. What? I'm genuinely asking. You have to kill more people's loved ones? Nope, I'm off to kill the targets of somebody else's revenge, quick and painlessly. Why? Because people get so mad, it's hilarious. If I got on my knees and begged you, would you stop eating cat treats? No, they're delicious. They're for cats. I don't care. Do you know how rare it is for the Conundrum Corporation to leave even one of these behind, let alone a whole box? You have no idea the treasure trove I have stumbled upon, and you will not take it from me. You're causing me physical pain. Then suffer. So Hawk is old enough now that it can join me in the proper death tournament in space. But it's not going to. Why not? Like, it's old enough it wants to. Are you also going to participate? Yeah, of course. The reigning champion. Then no. You're not killing our kid for fun. Oh, come on. It's a parent-child bonding experience. If you want a bonding experience, go on a fishing trip. Take a ceramics class together. Don't fight to the death. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go on a fishing trip. You're literally in front of me. I saw you do the air quotes. Like, don't do this. So you know that death tournament in space I go to? Yeah, you go every year. Well, they've recently introduced a doubles tournament. I don't like how you just gestured at me. Come on. It'll be so fun. I don't want to kill people. They're not people. They're aliens. Okay, wow. That's specious as fuck. I'm not hearing a no. No! Have you seen Hawk? I can't find it. Yeah, it's in space. The fuck you mean it's in space? Well, apparently it can't possibly be a hero if it's killed trillions, so it's off to undo all of my hard work. What does that mean? It means Hawk's off to restore every single life it ever took. Like, what's the point of a space war if people don't stay dead? Hawk can do that? Yeah, Hawk has the genetic information of everyone it's ever killed along with their memories, so it can just recreate people. Technically they're Xeronids, but like genetically and mentally they're identical to what they were. Wait, wouldn't Hawk need like flesh and like living matter to do that? Like where are they gonna get that much? Apparently a bunch of the heroes who have like stupid good healing factors have volunteered to help out. So, infinite source of flesh, like... Oh, so they're in space with adult supervision. Oh, thank God. Oh, that makes me feel so much better about this. Morgan has you wrapped around their finger, and honestly, you need to grow a spine. You say that like I also don't have Morgan wrapped around my finger. You don't. Yeah, I do. No. Do you want me to prove it to you? I would love to see your perception of reality crumble to dust in front of your very eyes, so yeah, please prove it to me. Hey Morgan, I know it's raining, and it's also rush hour, but can you run to that shop I like and pick me up a sandwich? The one that's 2 hours away? Yeah. Okay, I'll head there right now. Thanks. What? Yeah, I just don't ask them for a lot of things. And when I do, it's usually something completely unreasonable, like murder. Are you sure your dad doesn't have superpowers? Yeah, I'm sure. Why? Because he's like weirdly good at farming. How so? He can water an entire field of crops with just a watering can? Okay, well don't talk like he doesn't have to refill the thing. He has to make so many trips to the pond for more water. Alright, can you explain how he knows exactly where every forageable item is on the mountain? I went up with him once. He didn't look around, he didn't search. He just went to exactly where everything was, like he knew it would be there. I don't know what to tell you. My dad knows that mountain like the back of his hand. Okay. Can you explain how none of his animals are ever sick? Not one, not once has there been a health issue. He goes in the barn, he pets them, he brushes them, and then they're fine. Morgan, it's farm animals. As long as you keep them out of the rain and you don't forget to feed them, they don't get sick. How old is your dad's dog? That dog right there, how old is it? Ooh, that's a good question. So my dad inherited the farm from his grandpa, and I think he said he got the dog the same year, so it's probably like 57, 58. But it's a farm dog, and they live forever, so it's normal. Okay, yeah. How is it that your dad can go from passing out of exhaustion to completely fine in less than an hour? Well, he just goes and takes a bath. Like, these are all normal things. I don't understand what you're trying to get at. How did your dad meet your mom, anyway? They met at the local flower festival. And then my dad started giving my mom flowers every day. You know, long story short, they fell in love. Like, it's perfectly normal. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm preparing for my ultimate heist. This year, I'm going to steal Christmas. No, you can't steal Christmas. Excuse me? I can, and I will, steal Christmas. No, you can't. It's too cliché. Do you think I don't know that? Like, I know that! But how else am I supposed to get onto the naughty list? You're not on the naughty list? If I was, do you think I'd be trying to steal Christmas? The doctor said that I've been in a coma for 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. I've been right here the whole time. Wait, what? Why? Because you were in a coma. Where the fuck else would I be? I don't know. I was kind of assuming you'd be, like, off getting revenge. Or something. Please. I would never leave your side when you're in the hospital for revenge. That'd be stupid. Because the revenge depends entirely on what happens to you. Like, could you imagine? I assume you're gonna be fine, so I jump the gun on the whole revenge thing, come back, only to find out you died while I was gone? Then where would I be? Stuck with a living, breathing, feeling skin chandelier who's constantly being electrocuted? Like, that is a merciful fate in comparison. Like, no, I had to make sure you'd be fine before I did that. Have you already done that, or can I talk you out of it? I haven't done it yet, but you can't talk me out of it. I've spent the last 2 weeks sitting in this god-awful chair because of them. Their fate is sealed. Hey, so I just got back from your Antarctic base, and you forgot to hire more minions after the place was destroyed 2 years ago. Sure I did. That's why every time I go there, it's full of people doing evil science. Well, they're not really doing evil science as much as they're doing penguin science. What? Well, you know how you let the Antarctic researchers use the bar and the rec room and the lounge? They kind of picked up on the fact there was no one in the rest of the facility, and they just kind of took it over. But if that's true, who's been completing all the orders I've been sending them? The Antarctic researchers. Okay, you must be fucking with me, because there's no way you're trying to tell me that a group of Antarctic researchers built this anti-Jupiter, Jupiter-destroying death ray. I mean, it is covered in penguin stickers. I did not notice those until you pointed them out. Please do not kill them. I mean, I probably should, but I guess it's fine as long as they don't go in my trophy room. Actually, they've been going in there every week to dust. Wait, seriously? I literally could not pay people to do that! This world is pointless. The only constant is suffering I inflict upon it. I brought you some cheesecake. You know what, maybe there's a couple things that are alright. And that's my one good deed for the day. Feels so good to be nice to people. That didn't sound like an agreeing more like a judgmental It's because it was a judgmental What are you judging me for? Just because I'm evil doesn't mean I can't be nice. You just killed every male member of an entire bloodline, and your good deed was sparing one little boy. And his mother, because I'm a paragon of virtue. Oh, god damn, it's cold. It is negative 15 degrees. Oh, don't judge me for being cold when you can control temperature. I'm not judging you because I can control temperatures and personally don't find this cold. I'm judging you because I'm a Canadian, and I thought you were one too. Well, well, well. Look who's come crawling back on their hands and knees, desperate to be in my life again. I walked up to you normally. Did you? My apologies. You're so short I wasn't able to perceive the difference. Can you stop being mad at me? Oh, I'm not mad at you. You're dead to me. It's a completely different thing, and it's thanks to our long friendship that it's dead to me and not just dead. So maybe take that blessing and fuck off. I'm sorry I went to see Sense and Sensibility without you. My sister invited me to the movies. I couldn't really say no. I bought 2 tickets to go see it again. Do you want to go with me? Oh, what a lovely gesture. It's a shame I already saw that movie with my actual best friend who doesn't suck. Ohio went and saw Sense and Sensibility willingly. Of course he did. He loves historical stuff. Now, actually get out of my face before I murder you to death. I got you a present. Enjoy. Oh, that's cool. It's a little replica of the world in a tiny bottle. Replica? Yeah, it's a replica, right? No. What the fuck kind of lame gift would that be? Wait, if this isn't a replica and this is the world we're currently on, how are we both inside and outside of the bottle? Fuck if I know. I don't really think about that kind of thing. What happens if I drop this? Don't. And just so you know, you have appendicitis. Your, like, appendix is, like, really, really close to exploding. Actually, I should probably... Okay, there we go. Ooh. Fucking popped in my hand. That's so gross. You know, I think this is one of the first times you've ever had an appropriate response to something I've done. Good God! What the fuck was in your appendix? It's so goddamn sticky. No, I guess it was just more appendix. Anyway, you should go to the hospital. You're bleeding internally. What? But you just... Did that just heal me? No. I just took your appendix out. Like, do you want me to heal you? Because I won't. But yeah, you really should get going. You're gonna die, like, really soon. There's so many tubes that aren't connected to anything right now is, like, you know? I saw this ship when I was in space, so I decided it was mine now. I think it's pretty snazzy. That is not a ship, that is a church. It's both. I love it. So I just noticed that Hawk has the same hair color as me, and the same eye color. And it behaves a lot more like me than it does like you. Did you steal my DNA when you made Hawk? No, I used mine. 'Cause you won't let me use yours, 'cause you're a tedious bore who hates fun. Oh, okay, so it's just like a coincidence? I mean, Hawk does have perfect genetic and cellular control over itself, so it's entirely possible it just added your DNA to the pile. 1 second. Hey, what the fuck? What? Hawk replaced all of my DNA with yours. There's not a scrap of me in there. Ooh. I mean, I did tell you you needed to be around more when it was little. Well, somebody took their time. Yeah, I had to outlive Ohio. Speaking of, where is that rat? Still alive. I'm sorry, I think I must have misheard you, because I could have sworn you said he was still alive. Yeah, ever since his 98th birthday, he's been carrying around that mask that turns into a vampire, and when he realized he was having a heart attack, he just... So yeah, he's still kicking. Okay, I gotta go. I know. I'll see you when the earth crumbles to dust. Okay, it's not gonna take that long. Knowing you two, you'll find a way. Remind me to never fight Mariner Satellite and the Mariner Marines ever again. Wait, why? Are you scared of them? No. No, it's just... My god. The collateral damage. Whew. I'm sorry, I thought we were robbing the Met Gala. We are. Why? Okay, there's some problems. What problem? What could possibly be a problem? Like, I have this planned out perfectly. Okay, well, the main problem I'm seeing is right here. You just gestured to all of me. Yeah, because you looked like a half-drowned rat and they will not let you in. So I couldn't help but notice that the freezer is full of meat. Yeah. I filled it up this morning. Like, what? Please don't store murder victims in my freezer. It's beef. That's like an entire cow worth of beef. Yeah, it's cheaper if you buy it in bulk. Can you seriously not tell the difference between human and beef? I cannot, in good conscience, let you go outside wearing that. What? This outfit was custom made for me. Like, I look fantastic. Yeah, you're dressed to the nines, but you're wearing Crocs. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. They have a fur lining so I can wear them in the winter. That's not... Okay, I'm just gonna fucking tackle you to the ground and wrestle those Crocs off you. There's not a soul alive who could take these Crocs off my toesy woesies, so you are welcome to try, but I claim no responsibility for any injuries caused. Thanks for telling me the specials 5 times. I swear, the screams of agony and explosions are really doing a number on my hearing, and it all sounds so good. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with a water. Yeah, and that's it. Just a water. Did you seriously just spend 30 minutes ordering a water? I'm not gonna tip either. Why? Did you really think I got to where I am just by killing people? 'Cause that's not nearly enough. Since the ship is about to explode and we're both gonna die in the vacuum of space, I have a confession to make. We aren't gonna... Actually, wait, no. Go ahead. Every time we go out to eat, I steal your wallet and I leave a massive tip. That was you? I thought my accountant was stealing from me. That means I killed him for no reason! Ooh, I did not think there would be dire consequences to me doing that. Also, I was the one who spilled red wine on your white couch. Bastard! You know how you suggested that I write Morgan a love letter? Well, I did it. Did you give it to them? Yeah. Well, how did it go? Well, they read it, and then they held it up to the light and read it again, and then they ran their lighter behind the paper and read it again. Then they looked a little bit confused, so they read it again, and then they looked really confused, so they knocked everything off their desk and slammed the letter down, and then they read it several dozen more times before looking up at me and saying, "Who helps you write this?" And they're still at it, trying to find the hidden message or decrypt the code or whatever. I don't think that could have gone worse. I don't think so either. Alex, I fucked up and I really need you to help me. I'm not saving Christmas. But you have to save Christmas because I stole Christmas and I shouldn't have stolen Christmas and now I can't save Christmas without you. No, I'm not helping you save Christmas. Kids can be sad for a year, I don't care. Alex, if you don't help me save Christmas, I will cry. Fine, I'll help you save Christmas, but I'm only doing it so you don't become a sympathetic villain and write down, okay? And not a word of this to that holly jolly bastard. Okay, I've saved Christmas. I've given Hawk, and by extension all Zironids, the ability to create matter in their stomachs and smell if someone is naughty or nice. So now Hawk and the Zironids can go to every house of the planet to distribute gifts to the kids. Christmas is saved. Oh, thank God. Wait, won't that be, like, really traumatizing to witness? Hey, kids are supposed to be asleep. If they stayed up late to try and see Santa Claus, this was a bad year to try that. What the hell happened in here? It looks like a bomb went off. Well, you know how Hawk is engaged in a brutal war with the mice that live inside the walls? Yeah. So a couple years back, there was this thing called the Hamster Heresy, and it was a big civil war with the mice. I'm sorry, what does this have to do with my brand new Cadia brand light fixture being destroyed and the ceiling being split in half? I'm getting to it. Everything ties back to the Hamster Heresy. You have any New Year's resolutions? I think I might go to the gym or something, I don't know. Do you have one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the year, not do anything evil, and just focus on self-care. You spend like 22 hours a day doing self-care. Yeah, and there's 24 hours in a day. That's 2 more hours I could be dedicating to taking care of me. Well, it's officially the new year, which means it's my year off. No killings, no murders, just relaxation. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be nice not to be constantly surrounded by death. Yeah, it's gonna be a really nice change of pace. Alex, it hasn't even been 30 seconds. Apparently I'm a workaholic. I'm sorry, I'm not going to listen to parenting advice from somebody who took their child who can shapeshift into a bear cub to Banff National Park and then went home with a bear cub and not their kid and then didn't notice for a week and a half. It's a low blow. And I want to have a snappy comeback to criticize your parenting, but it's infuriatingly perfect. Of course it is. I'm an amazing parent. I give every single Zironid a goodnight kiss. It takes 5.5 hours, but I do it every fucking day. I'm just that good. So why are there so many hamsters running around in the walls of this building? Oh, they're all pets. There's like 20 kids in this building. They all got hamsters one summer. Used to be the hamsters would escape whenever the kids went to school and all hang out together in this little clubhouse they built. But that changed when a certain somebody, and I'm not going to name any names, captured all the hamsters and gave them mutant enhancements, and then for some reason gave half of those hamsters supernatural abilities on top of the mutant enhancements, and now the hamsters just go to war with each other. Okay, well, if I'd known they were children's pets, I still would have done both of those things, but I would have laughed more while I was doing it. Well, you know what they say. Nobody's a villain in their own story. Yeah, it's because the villain is me. Do you think you're funny? I think I'm hilarious. Hey, I can't find the chicken broth. Have you seen it? It's in the fridge, by the orange juice, where it always is. Ah, I hadn't thought to look there yet. How did you even find me? Like, I faked my death. I am 6 countries away. Oh, well, I wanted to find you, so I found you. Did you not want to find the chicken broth? Of course I did. That's why I found you. I couldn't help but notice that during your recent fights, you're always holding that, and I wanted to know what was up with it. Do you mean this? Delightfully refreshing soft drink? Yeah, it's kind of weird, because no matter what the camera angle is, you can clearly see the logo, and I just want to know, are they paying you for product placement? Ha! No, but they're going to pay me to stop. Where did you go? Like, I haven't seen you since you disappeared mid-fight 2 months ago. It's kind of embarrassing. So what happened was, I used more power than a mortal form can contain, and I ascended to a higher plane of existence. What? Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually, I think. Can't really comprehend it in this mortal form, but I do know that being human again fucking sucks. I feel really constricted. Oh. Are you gonna, like, ascend again, or? I want to, because this limited form makes existence torture, but all my friends are here, so I'm just gonna have to put up with it. What are you doing? I'm recording a podcast? You have a podcast? Yeah, I co-host it with Ohio every week. I discuss ethics and morality, and he provides the cultural context. Okay. Is it popular? Yeah, we had like a couple million downloads last episode, so it's doing alright. Did you use your powers to do that, or? Only to change my voice so people don't scream or cry when they hear me talk. I always forget you have that effect on people. Yeah, an unfortunate side effect of years of terror and violence. Can you two do this later? Like, I only have 2 hours left before my next class. Like, we have to get this podcast done. Oh god, that guy took a long time to die. Did he have, like, super durability or something? Yes. Did you turn off your super strength just so you could beat him to death? What? No, I would never. Are you lying to me because you don't want me to know that you enjoy the feeling of breaking bones and tearing flesh? You know, this is the kind of thing that made me think that you would be on the same page with me about that wedding revenge thing I did. Like, you're reading my mind! I'm not reading your mind, you're just a shit liar! Do you know how old that takeout is? Well, I found it at the back of the fridge on the bottom shelf, so probably like a day or two. It's 3 weeks old. That's 3-week-old takeout. If you already knew, why did you ask me? Are you aware that you are extremely terrifying? Like, you're just sitting there knitting. It's triggering my fight or flight. How? I don't know. Don't ask me. You're the one who's knitting menacingly in a corner. How am I menacing? I'm wearing incredibly thick floral reading glasses, a granny square sweater, I'm sitting under a novelty duck lamp, and I'm in a comically oversized recliner. How in any way, shape, or form is that menacing? The part where you're doing all of that menacingly. So were you ever gonna tell me, or was I supposed to find out through internet theorists? I mean, I've been trying to tell you, and you just weren't listening. Don't gaslight me. You've never once mentioned the fact you're a goddamn movie star. Oh, that. Yeah, you were never supposed to find that out. What the fuck? Why are you keeping secrets from me? 'Cause it's embarrassing? Like, I did a little bit of shapeshifting, got a job as an actor because I was fucking bored. I wanted to see what it was like, and the next thing you know, I'm the star in 58 rom-coms! Why is it, like, just rom-coms? I don't know, apparently I'm really good at pining. You do realize this means you can never make fun of me for getting caught in a death trap again, right? Can you please just teleport me to a hospital? Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to say that you're handling having your leg cut off by a giant swinging pendulum blade incredibly well. Hospital. Please, I'm bleeding to death. You have so much time left before you bleed to death. I would know. I've done horrible things. Please. The light is fading. Fine, I'll send you to a hospital, you wimp. The leg. Do I also send the leg? If I do send it, they'll probably be able to put it back on, but if I don't send it, you might get a cool peg leg. Look like a pirate. I should flip a coin about this. You know what? You can go to hell. You're right. I can. It's a pretty astute observation you just made. You know what? It's actually not that bad down there. I've been several times. They have some good restaurants. I hate you so much sometimes. As long as it's only sometimes. Unrelated. Do you want to go to hell and get some lunch with me? The souls of the damned. Very spicy, but so filling. Are you busy today? Kinda. I have a hockey game in an hour, and then after that I have to do 2 Make-A-Wish assassinations, and then after that I'm going to my knitting club. Make-A-Wish assassination? What, I can't do charity work? You're doing assassinations for charity? Yeah. Not every kid wishes for a vacation or to meet a celebrity. Some of them wish for somebody to die. And I'll gladly do that. For charity, of course. Of course. So I did that. Oh, got your nose! Joke on somebody, but the joke was I actually did have their nose, and they were like, give me back my nose! So I did, but I put it next to their assholes so they have to smell their own shit. Why did you do that? They sneezed in my face on the bus. Like, who fucking does that? That's crazy! I told you not to come here again unless you had what I asked for. Do you have it? Alex, do not intimidate the Girl Guides. But they keep trying to sell me these dry as the Gobi goddamn desert cookies, when I specifically said not to come here unless you have the chocolate thin mint ones. Oh my god, get out of the way, what are you fucking doing? Yeah, we'll take all of the cookies. And I'll give you $200 if you don't tell your mom about this. So both of them work from home, right? But they each needed to go into the office like 1 day a week, and it was a different day for the husband and the wife. So the mailman was sleeping with both of them, and they didn't know. How do you know all of this? Like, is it super hearing? Mind reading? What is it? No, there's nothing super powered about it. I have a part-time job at the post office sorting mail. I got it so I could steal money from Christmas and birthday cards, but I stayed for the hot gossip. Like, postal workers? Oh my god. So much tea. Hey, so just so you know, and don't worry, it's nothing to worry about, but just so you know, there's an alternate dimension version of me who's got some real self-hatred problems, running around killing every version of you that they can find. But don't worry, I'll stop them. I've never been more worried about anything in my life. Normally I'd be upset that you don't think I can protect you, but the threat is also me, so it's understandable. Oh shit, there I am. God, do I look like that much of an edgelord when I wear black? Because if I do, I'm never wearing it again. This might be the last thing I ever fucking say, but yeah, you do. 100% you do. Really? Fuck. I'm gonna get new clothes. Alright, I'm gonna go save your life. Be right back. So how did fighting the you from another dimension that just wants to kill me go? Easier than I thought it would be. Well, that's good to hear. Hey, super quick question. What's easy to pick up but hard to throw? Oh, the feather. Don't worry, Morgan. This won't hurt at all. Brains. What the fuck? What the fuck? You were a zombie for a little bit, but don't worry. I took the hat off, so you're fine. Taking off the hat is the cure? Yeah. How long has taking off the hat been the cure? Like the whole time. Oh my god, I've seen so many people be unnecessarily decapitated. Hey, do you know why Hawk's been so hostile towards me recently? It keeps clacking its armor plates and hissing. Teenagers. Always got an attitude. I guess that makes sense. Also, I couldn't help but notice that you wrote me out of your will. What's up with that? I just wanted to leave everything to charity. That's not like you at all. Did you get replaced by an alternate dimension version of you? Get it? Because I just fought an alternate dimension version of me who wanted to kill you? Wait, is that why you've been acting so weird? Do you think I lost? You solved a riddle! Yes, and? This dimension's Alex couldn't solve a puzzle to save their life. A riddle is not the same thing as a puzzle. Also, if you Google the easiest riddles, that would be one of the top results. Morgan thinks I'm from another dimension and that I want to kill them. Your problems are weird. Like, every problem you've ever had is so weird. I know. You're so paranoid, but it's so adorable. Okay, so you are this dimension's Alex. Yeah, is it not obvious? Why do you have a reporter tied up in the back of your van? Because he is married to a world-famous female reporter, and as a villain, that is my target demographic. I thought your demographic was museums and banks. No, although I can understand why you'd think that. It's female reporters and female detectives. I like to kidnap their friends and family and then make them go through a puzzle gauntlet in order to get them back. I forgot how weird you are. Also, you should probably know that reporter guy, is a superhero. I did not know that, but in hindsight, it's obvious. Not that it matters, as long as he stays kidnapped long enough for his wife to complete a series of puzzle challenges that will take approximately 3 to 5 hours. Now I have to go. I need to arrange for her to get into a car accident outside a semi-abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. A car accident? Won't that, like, really hurt and or kill her? Oh, there you go, talking crazy again. People don't get hurt in car accidents. It just totals their vehicle. Have you noticed that everyone's bursting into highly choreographed song and dance routines, seemingly at random? Oh yeah, that was me. I forgot my headphones when I was going on my run, so I turned the world into a musical. Present company excluded, of course. I need you to unexclude me. I can, but are you sure? Am I sure that I want to participate in incredibly complex choreographed performances that I didn't have to practice for? Yes! Obviously, do you not? Personally? No, absolutely not. For so many different reasons. But, I mean, if you want to do it, alright. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. And yet, I just did. And there's nothing anyone can do to save you now. Actually, the rules say you can't put a +4 on a +4. Are you serious? Yeah. This game sucks. I'm really glad you decided to join in with the whole "the world is a musical" thing. Didn't expect you to sing a love song, though. That was crazy. It was! I liked the part where whenever I was about to sing a name, I was comedically interrupted by someone else joining in or environmental noise, or on one notable occasion, the chorus. That was great! It really was. Like, if you released that online, I'd listen to it every day. But did you hear my song, though? Wasn't it so good? It was. Very late 90s, early 2000s. Really had a Jose and the Doggy Dogs kind of sound to it, but you nailed it. Fantastic guitar solo, by the way. Thanks. I'm gonna take that compliment, even though that was entirely you, because I have no idea how to play the guitar. It's kind of weird watching you be good at a video game. Wait, are you doing, like, a morally good run? Yeah, I wanted to do an evil run, but I just feel so guilty when I'm rude to the characters. So instead of studying, what Hawk did was they gathered a bunch of subject matter experts and then turned them into some sort of, it's hard to describe, but I'm just gonna say a human equivalent of a rat king. And yeah, was using their knowledge forcibly via brain tubes. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Oof. Sucks to be you. Hey Hawk, I've heard through the grapevine that people have been stalked through the night by unknowable horrors, and I was just wondering if that was you. No? Oh, okay. Wait, you've been walking people home at night? When you say that, do you mean walking beside them, or following them in the darkness, maybe skittering out of view whenever they catch a glance of you in their peripherals, letting them know that something is there, but not letting them see what? The second one, okay. Normally I don't approve of hero stuff, but you keep that up. You're doing such a good job. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel very safe in this moment. But I'm here. How could you possibly be feeling unsafe? Oh, well, my main concern is the fact we're inside of an active volcano. I don't see how hot rocks could possibly be concerning. Well, they are very hot rocks. Life is so unfair. I don't think you get to say that. I do, though. Because I went to the grocery store to buy some muffins, and they were out of chocolate chip, and they only had Raisin Bran. Okay, maybe life is unfair. I come home after a long, hard day of doing nothing, find my apartment ransacked, my roommate missing, on the day they were supposed to cook. The death toll for this will number in the thousands. Oh good, you're alright. I came as soon as I heard you were missing. Okay, well that's a lie. I did stop for coffee first, but I got you one. Thank you for saving me. Please take your foot out of that man's rib cage. Hmm? Oh, yeah, okay. Is that better? Why aren't you wearing shoes? I like the feeling. It's all squishy. Hey, so I'm not going to be available for a bit, so please don't summon me. Also, I won't have my phone. So if you get into trouble, don't die. Okay. But what are you doing that you won't have your phone? I got selected for jury duty. So you know my secret identity, right? Do you mean your secret identity where your name is the same and you barely change your appearance and anytime anyone comments on it, you just say, I get that a lot and move on? Yeah, that one. I got a job. You got a job? Yeah. You're looking at the new ethics professor for Capital City University. Wait, didn't they just introduce like a hero training program? Yeah. Yeah, they did. I can't wait to teach the next generation of heroes all about ethics. So I've called you into my office because you've submitted to me a blatantly AI-generated essay. Why are your eyes yellow? It's just the lighting. Anyway, you do realize this is incredibly serious, right? Like, you could get kicked out for this? Well, if there's been a death in your family, of course you can have an extension on your essay. Do you mind if I ask what happened? Oh, your hero sister died fighting me. And it's to society, Alex, the S-tier villain. My condolences. So when are you gonna drop this whole ethics professor facade? Never. Morgan makes me lunch every day now, and now that I have that, I can't live without it. So you're just gonna work a normal job for an immense amount of time every day? For a lunch? It's a really fucking good lunch. It's weird. I never noticed how many turtlenecks you owned until you became an ethics professor. Oh, that's because they're all new. I didn't own any until I went to my tailor and I was like, I'm gonna be an ethics professor. What should I wear? And she went, oh my god! I have exactly what you need. And she went and got a lot of long jackets, turtlenecks, and tweed pants. Apparently it's what all the professors wear nowadays. It doesn't seem true. But at the same time, who am I to question your tailor? You're acting smug. Why are you acting smug? My score on Rate Your Professor is higher than yours. That's not possible. And yet here we are. Hey, I think the person you just killed was one of your students. Just one less paper to grade. So, that person you just killed, I think they were one of your students. They recognized me. I had to teach them a lesson in discretion. Hey, I think you just killed one of your students. No preferential treatment. That would be unethical. Hey, you just killed one of the kids in your class. Well, the only time I've wasted is my own, so it's not great loss. God, ever since that detective's wife divorced him and his daughter started hating him because he's not that great of a father, he's been on my ass, like, stop investigating my crimes and go to therapy! Which detective specifically? Because you just described, like, all of them. So it says here that you up and vanished halfway through your semester last year. Do you care to explain that at all? You don't have to, of course. I'm just a bit of a gossip. You got turned into a painting. By who? I don't even remember doing that. I needed a painting for the office anyway. I'm thinking of doing something silly and fun with my class during finals week. Do not pit them against each other in a death game. Okay, I was thinking pizza party, but that is such a good idea. I should do that. You ever look at somebody really cute and think you just want to, like, crush their skull or wring their neck? No, not really. Seriously? Shit. I get that feeling all the time. Okay, so don't freak out about this, because I'm not freaking out about this. So if I'm not worried, you shouldn't be worried. But anyway, update on my life. I was fighting this glam rock witch, and she cursed me, and now I'm turning into a beast. I see. Is it like a Beauty and the Beast kind of curse, or, you know, it might be? But I don't think it is. Because when I was fighting her, she said, if you're going to act like a monster, you should look like one too! And then she cursed me and flew off into the sky on a guitar, and I got this cool monster hand. Alright, do you have any plans whatsoever to turn it into a cool human hand? What? No. I'm gonna maul people to death with it. I love this. This is great for me. Alright, well, if it makes you happy. By the way, your other arm is slowly transforming as well. Magic is weirdly painless. Like, I didn't notice that at all. One of my students figured that since I'm teaching a bunch of would-be heroes all about ethics, I must have a superpower. And then they challenged me to a fight. I can't imagine that went well for them. Let's just say it was, very educational. You know, when both your arms turn into, like, weird beast arms, I kind of figured that eventually you get frustrated and turn them back. I did get frustrated. That's why I gave myself an extra pair of human arms. So now I have 2 badass monster arms and 2 badass human arms. There are no downsides to this situation. Are you sure about that? Absolutely. Okay. You are aware your new arms are also turning into monster arms, right? Are they? Oh shit! Huh. This is fascinating. Morgan, have you seen a giant monster around? People have been complaining about it. Yeah, it's Alex. They got cursed by a witch, turned into a giant beast monster, and now they're stalking through the halls, terrorizing my tenants. I've gotten so many emails about it. I see. Do you still have that submachine gun with the silver bullets? Yeah, they're not a werewolf though. A gun is a gun, and you know what they say. Enough bullets will put anyone down. All right, but you gotta pay me back for the ammunition. That shit was expensive. Morgan, Barnaby just shot me, like a lot, like an entire ammo crate straight to the face. I see you've uncursed yourself. That's not really the important part. Like, Barnaby shot me. Did it hurt you? Yeah. It hurt my feelings. Okay, when I said, I'm gonna go have a nap, wake me up if you need me, a month and a half ago, I kind of assumed at some point you'd just wake me up. But I didn't need you. And I didn't want to wake you up because if you slept for a month and a half, clearly you were more than exhausted. But anyway, can you please help me change this light bulb? Yeah, I'll get to that. But did you even check if I was alive? Of course I did. Every time I walked past your room, I checked if you were still breathing. That's why I left the door open. Okay. Did I miss any good TV? Of course not. There's never anything good on TV.